What's up, everybody? Welcome to the People's Pantry. I'm Ked, Sleeve Believe the Hype on Instagram. And yeah, we back for another great episode. What's happening, Chris?
What is happening, Ked, and everybody else? You already know who it is. It is your boy, your guy, your one and only Estu Chico in the house, the reigning chef in every episode. Excited for another episode. I know things have been kind of wonky lately as the fall season is approaching for some. Loni, go ahead, girl.
Can I just say that I'm not ready for pumpkin spice season? I'm not ready. Why is it everywhere already? Okay, I'm not gonna rant about it, but you said fall and I felt triggered because all I see, they got like pumpkin spice in the aisles at like Home Goods and
people are already getting a drink and stuff.
Yes. They put down like their fall wreaths on the door. I'm not ready, y'all. It's hot as hell outside.
Not ready for the wreaths.
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the orange throw pillows.
It's still 90 fucking degrees.
I feel like a basic bitch because I'm ready for it all.
Oh, hell no. I ain't ready. Anyway, what's up, y'all? I am Loni. I'm likely going to find something to talk about. Talk some shit about something. That's going to be what I do. I'm feeling good, though. How you doing, Ashley?
I'm doing really good. Last week was a crazy week. It didn't really feel productive. Hurricane Laura came to the south and just fucked all kind of shit up. So I basically really didn't work that much last week. But, you know, today's a new day. I feel pretty good. My plants did not survive, but I was able to make a harvest. So we got some cucumbers, you know, some other stuff that I got to harvest. So that is what I did today on top of working and getting some shit done. Huh?
You can make you some pickles.
I could, you know, some interesting shapes though. That's so yeah.
Good. Yeah, Laura swept through. I was in Texas last week, so while Laura was like trampling through the southern states, it went through Memphis and all that. I was in Texas, pissed, ready to jeopardize my life just to be out in the Publix. I wanted to be outside, so I'm like, I don't care. Come on, Laura, whatever. I'm going to hold on to a pole if the wind comes through because I'm trying to be outside. I don't care.
Yes. It looked like you had a great time. And if you guys don't know or don't follow us on social media, me and Loni finally met in person. Yeah, I got to see my boo thing.
It was so good. Oh, it was so good. That was literally the highlight of my trip. Yeah. That was so good. Chris and Kim was kind of hating, but yeah, y'all was hating. Y'all was hating because y'all wasn't with us. So we're gonna have us a pantry meetup once it's safe outside.
We was hating.
But me and Ked
was hating.
Ked and I, we're gonna have a meetup.
With us.
Ked and I, we're gonna have a guys' night. You know, we're gonna have a meetup.
Wait a minute, where the hate come from? No, I love to see that
you
shit.
know you wanted to be with us, Ked. Ked, you know what, Ked? Let me take that back because you was kind of with us. You was on FaceTime in the beginning. So you was kind of with us a little bit. You was wishing you was there. Be honest, cousin.
I will say that. I wish that I was there, but it was no hate. It was all love.
All love.
Yeah.
Well, Loni,
it was love, but I like low-key hating, but love. But, you know, I missed the whole the live altogether. I apologize.
You good, man. I'm just, you know, Kid. If you and Chris meet up, I'm gonna be hating. I'm gonna be in that mug hating like.
Yeah.
I'm just looking
at because I'm gonna be there. I'm crashing.
If Chris fuck around and make it his way here, then I'm gonna end up we're gonna fight at grill. I'm gonna give you a reason to hate. How about that?
No, you don't have to. No hating. We will be there.
Yeah, real talk. We will be there.
Yeah,
we gotta wear matching Kango hats though, Kid. That's the only way I'm gonna meet up though.
We gotta do.
I bought my first. Wait, I went to the liquor store for the first time in my whole adult life and spent my own adult money on some Tito's.
I'm so proud of you.
I got some Tito's. I was thinking about y'all.
Well, Loni, I know you said you don't have nothing to rant about, but I'm sure you can figure something out. What you got for us tonight?
Let's talk about this fall stuff. Or whatever.
Well, okay, so maybe it's a two-part. Y'all cut that fall shit out. I'm tired. That's real short. Give me a minute. Put that pumpkin. We're not ready for pumpkin spice shit. Like, Put that up. Put them pillows away. My grandmama got her wreath on the door. Sis, it's hot. Put that up.
We don't
That's
do that
not
shit
even my
no way.
rent, but put that shit away.
We do sweet potatoes. Fuck pumpkins.
I'm not ready for sweet potatoes either, honestly. I'm like, that's just too fall-y. I ain't
All
ready.
of it
Oh, give
All
it
of
to
it
me
is.
all.
Oh, I'm not ready. It's like August still. Although tomorrow is September, which is the birth month of two of y'all favorites. So
Hey, Virgos.
Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
So my rant is this. It's gonna be quick. Ashley, you touched on this. Am I froze? Ashley, you touched on this on your story.
Yeah.
The imposter syndrome.
I got a lot of comments from that today, boy.
Yeah, I already know you did because I think people are starting to. You only can be inauthentic for so long before people start to realize that your authenticity is fraud. So we need to maybe like save that story and post it again when we post this episode because you said it all. Everything you need, everything I could possibly think to say, everything I've been thinking about that whole topic. You said it. Like, just be who you are. Be authentic. If you find yourself being inauthentic in your journey, take a step back and reevaluate. Why do I have to pretend to be something I'm not to fit into this space? Like, at no point do we have to be fraud to be accepted. If people don't like who you are, who you show up in the world and present to them, if they don't like it, they don't like it. It's somebody literally for everybody. And that includes friendships. That's not just like romantically. There are friendships that are designed for someone. So, yeah, man, my rant is stop being fraud. Quit being fraud and stop ordering pumpkin spice lattes because we not ready.
I'm going to save that on a highlight on my page, guys. If you don't know what Loni is talking about, just go to my Instagram and it's going to be authentic and just click on a highlight so you can check it out.
And we'll save it. So we'll post it on the pantry as well once this episode drops. So that y'all can cross-reference me. So how they have like the footnotes in books. Her whole rant is right there about what it means to be authentic. Just be who you are. Show up and be who you are. That's it. That's all I got for y'all tonight.
You know what? How do I move on to my favorite segment after that? Oh my God. You know what? All right. So let's just bring it in. Let's just introduce what my favorite topic of the night is. It's called Taste It or Waste It. And I'm about to just throw my snack in the garbage. I'm gonna flash it. Did you catch that? Did you catch
it? Pumpkin! Yay!
Yes! I'm so basic too, Ashley. I'm basic.
Y'all are basic.
I'm shaking my titties.
You know what? I don't wanna. You can see them moving. I don't.
Yes, Kid got a good one. You got some peanut butter too, though?
Kid, go ahead, Kid.
Where the peanut butter? Yeah, that's crunchy though. Wait a minute.
Oh, he got the crunchy.
Peanut butter pumpkin? Are you kidding me?
I didn't forget it.
Crunchy, the crunchy cookie butter Biscoff with some Quaker caramel rice cakes, baby. The mini rice cakes. It's about to go down. L hit us off with the whole idea to begin with. So I'm finna flip it and see what this caramel and this crunchy cookie butter tastes like.
Let me know.
Yeah.
I'm in a mood tonight. You know, every now and then I get in these moods where I'm not hungry and food is disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight is one of those nights. So I got high quality H2O.
No.
Cheers to the water. Cheers to the water, Loni.
Food is gross tonight.
Y'all about to shit on me tonight because mine is horrible compared to yours.
Are you ready,
Chris? I have some quality crunchy kale.
I support it.
Brad's crunchy kale original. And I also have, be quiet.
Peanut butter? You gonna try it with some peanut butter?
Hell no. Some Nora seaweed snacks. I just came to fuck shit up. I
support
just
it.
You really are sabotaging Taste It or Waste It with that
I am.
Basic. She went from eating this pumpkin to now these of the sea, these SpongeBob snacks.
But now
so we had a theme going here.
Yeah, we did.
We had a theme going here, but we about to have a food fight because what Ked is eating, I dig, I support heavy, and then what Ashley's eating, I got weird taste buds like that, so I support it, and I dig the water, Loni. So we about to have a food fight. I feel it.
But you know what, Chris? Ashley, I got a bone to pick with you because You basically got some snacks that you could have went in the backyard and picked, and not even have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's true. He's right. You're right, cousin.
Actually, don't take that, Ash. Don't take.
No, you not about to
that grass.
He's right. You could have grown all of that.
No.
Yeah. See if Apple will eat it. See if Apple will eat one.
Come here.
Even Apple don't want that.
No,
Apple,
not Apple.
You want it?
No, she like hell no.
Damn, she just smelling it. Oh wait, she she dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, I get it. Apple got the idea. Apple got the right idea.
That's okay. All right, let's see.
My God.
Yeah, that's that nasty face. That's that nasty.
I feel like my snacks are just getting worse and worse. But I'm excited. I was excited to try it. But no, I don't really like homemade crunchy kale, so I don't know why I thought I would like that one. But these, though.
They good. Chris, how was that pumpkin peanut butter situation? Ugh.
I feel like I'm getting a pumpkin spice latte with one of Head's caramel rice cakes. No, but it's like not heavy on the pumpkin spice, but it's not overly sweet. And the thing with me and pumpkin spice, I love pumpkin spice, but some recipes tend to be a little too heavy on the cinnamon. But this hits. Do you see that gloss? That sheen?
Okay.
Sheen?
I need my Ugg boots now.
Nah.
Yeah, literally, that's all you missing is some damn Uggs. For real, yes. This out here basic.
How's them rice cakes, kid?
They good? Yeah, I already know. I've never seen the crunchy Biscoff.
Me either.
Mm-mm.
You making them rice
Is that a Trader Joe's find?
Oh,
hell no.
Kroger.
Oh,
That shit got palm seed oil in it. Trader Joe's ain't carrying that. Yeah, where'd you get it from, Kroger?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to check. That crunchy sound popping.
Listen, if I could make a suggestion, I don't know, because the last time I had it, it was really, really sweet. So if you go to Trader Joe's, and I know we're all freaks for Trader Joe's, they have a speculoos cookie butter spread. So it looks like it's spreadable. It looks like it's peanut butter. It's in a jar. It says speculoos cookies. It's just overly sweet. I had it in my cabinet for about maybe like a year. Never touched it. Didn't even get halfway through it. But I mean,
your suggestion is to us to not try that.
You can if you want. If you don't like it or if it's too sweet or whatever for you, you can pass the torch on.
The cookie butter is sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I normally put it on apples.
Yeah.
Like if I'm really craving some cake or something and I know I don't need to be eating it right now, I do the serving size of the cookie butter, which is like 2 tablespoons. It's only 170 calories. And then I'll take a small apple and core it, slice it up, and eat it with the apple slices.
It takes the edge off.
It does. It takes the edge off. It makes me it makes me feel like I'm eating some cookie butter cake. At least I'm imagining I got me a big fat slice of cookie butter cake.
You know what, kid? That kind of sounds like a weight loss surgery life hack.
Oh.
Being able to replace, like you have those. That's what that sounds like to me, cousin.
It is. And that sounds like a great segue into that. But first, I'm tasting mine. I guess everybody else, Ashli, you tasting that nasty grass?
Look at it, kid. You're not going to disrespect me. So, no, this is a wasted. But the seaweed snacks is a tasted, though. Yeah, I like it.
Where do those come from? Like, where do you buy that?
Walgreens. Walgreens.
Dollar General, some shit. Family Dollar.
They don't think poor people eat vegetables at Dollar General. No, yes.
True, they don't.
Yo,
Then what about you, Chris? Basic ass Chris over here with the PSL.
Basic times 1,000. You got to be kidding me. So tasting this.
Where'd that come from? Where can the other our basic listeners get that little basic PSL basic snack?
They can get it at the vitamin shop. Why you trying to come after my outright bar?
Man,
all of its pumpkin spice.
I need to make my way to vitamin shop.
Is it protein? Is that a protein-based bar, Chris? Or is it just some healthier pumpkin spice?
18 grams of protein. Yeah,
not bad.
18 grams. for the whole bar.
That's pretty
Not
good.
bad.
Not bad.
Sounds good. Ashley, you can take that kale and replant that shit. Maybe they'll grow in the backyard.
No, because she's gonna give it to me. Replant.
Hey, that takes us to topic of the night, baby. It's from the ground up. Basically, everything started with us from the ground up with weight loss surgery, and starting from the ground up, we had to learn a whole lot of new life hacks and different things that would get us through the process to where we are today. And we're going to share some of those very things with you that work for us. Might not necessarily work for you, but for somebody it might work for. So hey, without further ado, that's what we jumping into tonight. And who want to kick it off, man? Who want to share some of them life hacks? We just talked about the cookie butter and the apples. That's kind of, I'll touch on that in a minute, but I'll let somebody else jump it off first.
I can start. I know a life hack for me was that do not buy, and I saw somebody talk about this on Instagram too, never buy anything in bulk if you're about to have surgery. Don't buy 1,000 items because you don't know if your stomach's going to handle it. I love fruit prior and after the surgeries. Fruit causes acid reflux. So don't buy your applesauce. Don't buy packs of mangoes or fruits in that syrup. Don't do any of that. You want to introduce items very slowly. So honestly, if you just buy liquids, keep it simple. I'm telling you, don't even go out and buy a whole bunch of protein either. Keep it as simple as possible is what I did. And if you don't have to cook it and you can buy it already made, like boiled eggs, which sounds probably very surprising, but even buying boiled eggs was something that was very helpful once I was able to eat solid foods. That's a life hack that I found out the hard way because I had all this shit laying around after surgery. What about you, kid?
You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that because I went out, I didn't know. I didn't have anybody really to teach me. So I did buy a bunch of stuff because before, like pre-op, I had started on, I don't drink them anymore for obvious reasons, but I'm Premier Protein. That's the last time I'm gonna say their name. I used to really love the caramel flavor one before surgery. Post-op, I hated them and I don't know why. They were disgusting to me and I wanted to puke every time I drank them, but it's just my palate was different. The only one that I could tolerate was the chocolate one, which I didn't really drink a lot of, and I couldn't drink the vanilla one anymore. Any other weird flavors, peaches and cream, I just wasted. I had 4 or 5, 5 or 6 cases probably, and I really love the caramel because I like a lot of caramel stuff, but I just couldn't do it. So yeah, that is a life lesson. If I could prevent anybody, like Ashley said, from doing that, don't buy in bulk. I mean, unless like you said, it's really like a liquid water. Maybe I wouldn't really even buy a lot of Gatorade or Powerade Zero because you don't know if you're gonna like those flavors or not post-op.
I wouldn't buy water either, honestly, because a lot of DSG post-op folks struggle with drinking water, so you may not be able to so you may not be able to drink plain water. You might gotta have like the pH balance or the whatever. I wouldn't buy nothing in bulk. Don't buy nothing unless you got a bunch of kids.
Right.
Especially water. Water, before surgery, I used to kill water, especially after a heavy meal, a nice, heavy, greasy meal. I used to just kill a whole bunch of water. But now, I still struggle to get my water in. I'm not really struggling to get this water in right now because I'm actually thirsty. So, if it's one life hack, or not really a life hack, I know this sounds kind of stupid to some people, but water tastes boring to me after a while. So if it's something that I really am a freak for, is like those sugar-free juice packets that you guys always see me pop. They come in like Skittles flavor, Hawaiian Punch, Starburst. I'm a freak for that, especially when it's ice cold, because your mind thinks you're drinking something that's high calorie, high sugar, thus satisfying the craving. Secondly, I have a lot of people that buy clothes, a lot of nice clothes, nice outfits for what their final form will look like. No, don't buy clothes ahead of time thinking like, I understand, like there's a two-way argument. A lot of people buy clothes far out that, they don't fit in now, but might fit in later that look nice, but you don't know what your final form is going to be. And there may come a time, whether it's early or later, where the scale's not going to move. You're still going to be losing inches, but you're not going to be losing weight. So everybody's body is different. A lot of people's bodies are different. So if water or any drink tastes kind of boring, they have those, sugar-free substitutes that you can add. And then just be cautious about the clothes that you buy now for later, because you may or may not be able to fit into those. And then you're going to lose the receipt and not able to return any of the crap you bought. So don't buy clothes as a far out thing.
Yeah, one of
We
my
got
life
Loni.
hacks for water, I feel like I have a bunch of life hacks because I needed them. Like I needed, I'm so like, organized seems corny to call it organized, but like things have to fit into a box for me or it doesn't work. So with water, I used to pre-fill. I don't drink water bottles. They're not sustainable or good for our planet. So I used to, I have like 4 or 5 different hydro flasks. I used to pre-fill them with water and I would set them out and I would know like I need to make it through this water. And so before I started doing my water challenge weekly, which I think helps you get in 76 ounces or 72 ounces of water, I would have my water bottle set out and so I can see it. And so it wasn't like I had to keep track of how much water I had to drink. I saw it and it would be there. So I would finish one and put it in the sink or refill and put it in the refrigerator. So being able to see the water was a life hack because I always heard the horror stories of being dehydrated and I was terrified to be dehydrated. So water was, I've always really loved water, but post-op with that whole sipping situation, yeah. So that was my first one. And then my other hack was for pooping. So I don't know about y'all, but constipation was a beast for me. Like TMI. But for the first maybe month, I was giving myself enemas regularly because I could not go. And it was, it's a pain I wouldn't wish on anybody. It's awful. And so I finally started mixing in Miralax with my protein coffee, which is like, those are 2 life hacks for me too, because we should be getting like between 70 to 90 grams of protein a day. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I would get that if I didn't drink some sort of protein shake. Yeah. So being able to mix the protein shake with coffee and with Miralax, it's like meeting my protein goals and keeping me regular. That's probably my all-time favorite life hack right there. Like I'm pooping and meeting my protein goals. What? Yeah. Like, yeah, those are my, like, I think my top 2. I'm sure I'm gonna think of some more. Oh, what about ordering food? How do y'all order at restaurants? Do y'all have any hacks for that?
Kids menu.
Yes.
If I can order off the kids menu, I will. Or if it's something if it's a restaurant that I frequented before and I really like it and I know about it, I will order what I want. And then immediately when it comes out, I know what I'm going to eat off of it. And I'll tell them to bring me a to-go box, you know, and I just go ahead and box it up. But the thing is when you go out with a group of people, and you know, I know if you know them, they should already know what your situation is. So I would suggest that, hey, they should know up front how you are. Because I mean, if I eat the salad, I'm not going to be able to eat my meal. Or if I indulge in the appetizer, I'm not going to eat my meal. So you've really got to pick your poison. It's going to be one or the other. Because you're not, I mean, you can sit there and pretend like you're going to be able to jump into everything and go through it, but you're going to really waste a lot of money. And you might piss some people off in the process because, like I said, or if you like my situation, sometimes I'll share a meal with my wife. We'll share a meal and, you know, that's, you know, saves too. And it helps her out because, I mean, she's not eating as much. We're both, you know, it's portion control. And a lot of restaurants, a lot of good restaurants, and they'll do it without you even asking them to do it. They'll go ahead and separate it for you and bring out the 2 different plates. That's if you go to the good spots. McDonald's, not so much. You go to McDonald's, you got to break the shit in half yourself.
Life hack: don't eat McDonald's.
Don't eat McDonald's. That was a joke, but yeah, like we've been to Papa Do's, and you know we'll get something, and they'll go ahead and just split it up for us, and that's always good. Or a lot of times we'll go to like restaurants before you catch it right before it goes over to the dinner hour, the tail end of lunch. The lunch portion is smaller as well.
Very true. Yeah. I think another life hack for me was like never try food like out in the open somewhere that you haven't tried yet. Like do not do that to yourself. Do not experiment somewhere where you can't be comfortable because you can experience dumping. Like, do not believe when people say that if you have VSG, you can't experience dumping because that is a that is fucking lie. You can't experience dumping and anything can trigger it and it can happen at will. So never experiment. If you're out and about, you need to be somewhere comfortable or you can get butt ass naked if you need to because you will sweat. You might throw up all while sitting on the toilet. So you just want to be careful, right? We see these faces because we've experienced dumping. You will feel like you're about to pass out. So you never want to do something to yourself if you haven't tried that food. If it's really sweet, for me, sugar will cause me to dump. So if you start to feel something, life hack, stop, just kind of like why they tell you to take your time when you eat, because by the time you feel full, it might be too late. Life hack. So that's why you never eat and drink at the same time. Life hack.
One of mine is, so I'm quick to share a meal with someone. I'm like, oh, you want to split this? But if I do get my own meal and it's a big portion so that I don't finish, because if I get a regular size meal, I'm going to be done within 4 or 5 bites. I oftentimes try and find really engaging conversations or games for the table. So we're like sharing conversations or games. And so I can stop eating because I'm engaged in the conversation and they never notice it. So I'm not done eating. I'm just taking a pause. So I'm giving myself time to my food to go down, to kind of settle. And my friends never recognize that I've stopped eating because they think I'm just enjoying the conversation. So I'm quick before a dinner date to Google, fun dinner topics or something and try and engage in those conversations or those games because it buys me time to eat slower. So that I'm not done eating and people still have whole full meals and I'm just sitting around watching them eat. And I'm looking crazy.
That's really good.
You know what? To add on to your life hack, I felt like for the first 2 months out from surgery, I used to carry a pair of baby utensils on me, a fork and a spoon, damn it. I didn't care. So life hack, it doesn't matter. Well, not that it doesn't matter, but wherever you go, if you happen to go out to eat with family or friends, carry a pair of baby utensils. I know it sounds ridiculous. I don't care what people think. You shouldn't either. People don't know your situation. Whip out those babies and just enjoy your meal. You'd be surprised, along with the conversation, you'd be surprised how much a lot of people tend to eat with their eyes. And I feel like that's kind of, and I happen to do the same thing too, but I know what my limit is. And since people are fresh out from surgery or far along, or even maybe 1 or 2 years, they forget sometimes that they still eat with their eyes. I know I do. So it's always good to have a pair of baby utensils stored somewhere in your car, in your purse, whatever, just to have, because that's also good portion control. Second life hack, I get a lot of people that can't stand their vitamins. They can't stand their multivitamins. They can't take their B12. They can't take their whatever, vitamin that they have that they physically can't tolerate. So whatever gummy or tablet that you've used to kind of chewing or swallowing, there's a liquid form. And not only is there a liquid form, there are multiple flavors, okay? I couldn't stand my berry active multivitamin fresh out from surgery. Just couldn't hold it down. Then the multivitamin, there's a gummy. They come in citrus, mixed berry, raspberry. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's like a little meal in a gummy. Delicious.
I want to add to Chris' life hack. It reminded me. So I had a baby at home post-op. I had baby plates. Even to this day, I eat off smaller saucers. You got the heart one from Macy's. Because if we have a larger size plate, you want to fill that big plate. So when I was freshly post-op and I had to drink a certain amount of water per hour, I filled up a little shot glass and I knew, and so I would sip on that. Even now, you can go to the Dollar Tree and they have those cake plates. And you get a pack of 14 for $1. I'll use those in a heartbeat. And so I'm only eating off of a plate that fits my stomach versus I have this huge plate and I'm like, well, it's empty. Let me try and fill it up some more. Yes. And I won't eat all of it. I'll just eat this small amount. But before you know it, I've already had too much. I also weigh everything. I don't do tablespoons or cups. I put it on my scale. I pop it on my scale. I have a kitchen full scale. I will put my plate on the whole scale and then zero out the scale. And if I'm doing ranch, I'll drizzle my ranch on there until it's 0.4 ounces. Measuring everything. Tablespoons and teaspoons is so subjective. You can fill it up and now you got a glob sitting over and you're like, oh, it's a tablespoon. No, that's 2 of them. And just because it's on there don't mean it's 1.
It's rounded.
Yes. My 2 life hacks. Use a small plate and weigh everything. Weigh all your stuff. Oh, we got another one.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and to go to Lonnie's point, not that anybody does this, but there are people that might. If you have one of those plates that kind of break down, have physical barriers between different portions, you know, you have your veggies and you have your starch and then you have your protein. I also carried that. And it was like a foldable plate too. It kind of locked up, so it was easy to store in your pocket. And you would kind of whip it out, and it was no bigger than like, I don't know, like a saucer, but it broke down everything you were supposed to have. So, life hack: carry a plate that has like borders in it to segment your food for starches, veggies, and protein.
That'd be good too while you're habit forming. Like you're still trying to get in the habit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? And going from eating to now working out. For me, I've always viewed working out as punishment. I still do. I hate it. It's the worst thing ever, but it's a necessity. You got to be, get some type of physical activity in if you expect to lose weight, and not only just losing weight, but maintaining your weight loss. You're going to have to do something. So for me, what I found that I still would do cardio, now running and stuff like that. But like in the very beginning, I found different activities where I didn't feel like I was necessarily working out, if that makes sense. Like there was a state park in the summertime that I would hit last year when I first, because I had to gradually build up to where I could pick up the pace with my working out. So I started out just hiking, and I was going, hiking this trail, Sweetwater Creek Trail here in Georgia, but it's the views that it has are really great, and it goes along the river, stuff like that. So you seeing stuff while you're out, and you kind of engage in your mind and your thought processes. So I don't feel like I'm in a 30, 40-minute cardio class or a boot camp class. The next thing that I did that I loved, that I got back into, that I used to love as a kid, was bike riding. I went to the trail, the Silver Comet Trail here. If you don't have your own bike, they even rent bikes. The Beltway in the downtown Atlanta, you can rent bikes out there, so much an hour. You get out there, give you great views of the city. You're not in traffic, nothing like that. This is strictly a bike and a walking and a running trail. All these trails, and I'm sure every city has them. They've got so many here in Georgia, it's ridiculous now. And you can just get out there, and most of them are shaded, so that was another thing that I did that, helped me. Roller skating, anything that you can find that's fun. Swimming, if you love swimming, that's a really good form of exercise that you really don't even know, but it's probably one of the best things that you can do to work your body out. Yeah, definitely. So it's just certain things that you can do that's going to be fun, but then there's going to always be cardio, because I do go back to that. I go back to the regular cardio. I still do, virtual boot camp classes. I was doing that just right here at home because I can do it in the comforts of home. But, just to kind of break up the monotony, there are different things that you can do to get yourself and get your mind off of it if you hate working out like I do. I'm going to always hate it. I don't care how much weight I lose. I hate it.
Yeah, I think a life hack for me when it comes to the gym is that I had no idea Planet Fitness would create like a workout routine for you. I really thought people were creating these routines out of nowhere, or going on YouTube and writing every single thing down. And I don't have the patience for that. That's something I'm not going to do. So on top of some like gym intimidation that people might be feeling, if you're also fearful of the type of workout that you need to do, you can go up there and make a consultation and schedule an appointment, and someone can make a routine out for you, and you just follow it. And they will show you every single piece of equipment that you need to use. Because even with the weight that I had lost, I was still fearful of some workout machines, and they will walk you through the correct posture to not hurt yourself or harm yourself. And that's a life hack I wish I would have known prior to surgery. I didn't even know that was an option. So that's just not being aware of the resources that you have around you.
Life hack also.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that, kind of go along and then they're ready for the gym and they start lifting. Your body gets used to the same routine after a while, and a lot of people think they have to push harder, go harder, lift heavier, in order to kind of, everybody experiences stalls, but they feel as though they need to go the extra mile to lose 2 to 3 more pounds. And it's just your body's way of saying like, yeah, I'm losing inches, but if you're looking for me to lose pounds, it's just not going to work. So life hack, when people have those home routines that a lot of us share, those push-ups, those sit-ups, those crutches, those squats, they really help. And although you don't feel it, trust me, the more you're consistent with it, the more give it time. Just be patient. The pounds will drop. because I'd be surprised. Like, I could do a month of cardio, and then I'm like, oh wow, okay, I'm in a stall for like 2 pounds. What's going on? I do my squats for a week, I do my push-ups for a week, I do my crunches for a week. Oh, what do you know? I'm down 2 pounds. So your body gets used to the same routine after a while. You still drop inches, but if you're looking to drop pounds, change up your routine a little bit if you've been doing the same thing.
My life hack for the gym is get dressed cute. I feel like if you got on a cute outfit or outfit you really like, for me, I'm more likely to go and participate in whatever activity. Like, I tried this yoga last week. I had a whole outfit planned out. I'm talking yoga socks. I had a onesie. I wasn't going to miss that yoga because my outfit was cute. Get cute. Get your pair of shoes you like. Listen, whatever you got to do to get there to move your body, go. Okay? That's my gym hack. I do have one more about the water and the vitamins Chris kind of mentioned. I have timers on my phone, so I think is it the bariatric app?
Yeah. Verytastic.
Verytastic. They have timers. Yeah, and it's compatible with your Apple Watch too, which I don't like apps that aren't. So you can set timers for water intake and vitamins. So take your vitamins. I say set the timer and be reminded. Let it remind you when you need to take your vitamins or your water. And also I think most programs say don't chew gum for whatever reason, like they're scared you're gonna follow it or whatever. Man, chew the gum. On your liquid diet, they have gum that's aspartame free, so you can find it at like Whole Foods or whatever. Get the gum and chew the gum, because that is what definitely carried me over my 17 days. And even now, like if I'm preparing food, like my nephew wanted loaded baked potatoes for dinner. I made him baked potatoes, and I'm like, I'm not eating this. I got to shake back from my Texas shenanigans. I'm not eating this. And to keep from snacking while I'm eating, I chew gum now. So I pop out my Invisalign, and I pop in some gum, and literally I can eat without picking up little bits and pieces and snacking. Because by the time you then bit off a little bit of everything, you done burn through 300 calories without even thinking about it. My life hack, man, chew the gum. Chew the gum.
All the gum.
All the gums.
I definitely think there was some great life hacks. What you think, kid?
You know what? Going back to the whole poop situation, I went through that. I had poop gate myself, and I thought it was just me. It was crazy. I thought something was wrong with me, and I was like, man, what the hell? And I found out through the community that everybody goes through this problem and issue, but you just got to find what works for you. Like Loni used the Miralax. I tried all of that. What is it? Metamucil, whatever the fiber stuff, the liquid, the powder.
Coffee.
That you didn't know what it was. No, I'm not drinking that. Regular coffee will make me go poop. Regular hot coffee will make me go poop. But what I also do now that I've infused with my vitamin regimen are fiber gummies. They got them in all different flavors. That will induce a bowel movement quicker than what you think it would. Those vitamin gummies, they're full of fiber. You can do them several times a day. They're different brands. I've tried pretty much just about all of them, but they work. They work for me. And also invest in, because when you do go, I know this might sound like a little bit of TMI, but you got to know this. You need to know these hacks. Also, when you do go, and after it's been a while, it might hurt. So get, instead of using just regular toilet paper, get flushable wipes. A lot of them have aloe. They're soothing.
Better teach them.
If you old like me, you don't. I mean, it's already a problem that when you lose your backside, you lose that meat from your backside. That ass bone gonna be hurt. So you don't want your ass bone and your butt crack to be hurting at the same time. That just ain't good for you. So get you some flushable wipes. Get the ones with the aloe vera in them. I promise you, your ass gonna thank you. You're gonna thank yourself, and your ass gonna thank you. It's cooling. Yeah, it's cooling. You might not want to walk around with fresh baby powder smell or whatever, but the aloe ones, they don't really smell. You can just kind of smell the hintness of it, but I mean, I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference, because tissue, I don't give a damn what kind of tissue you get. It can say it's the softest or whatever, but it can cause you to have some terrible pains after, a long time of trying to wipe and stuff like that. So yeah, especially if it breaks off. I ain't trying to be nasty, but I'm just saying, if it breaks off, it look like somebody got a permanent brown marker down there every time you go to wipe. You're like, damn, I'm not done yet.
You gotta get in the tub. You gotta get in the tub.
There you go. You gotta go wash your ass at that point. So yeah, that's. I'm joking, but I'm very serious.
Mm-hmm.
This is some of the things.
Some serious life hacks.
There's some serious life hacks. There's some stuff that you're going to go through that if you just starting your journey. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. I would do it all over in a heartbeat to feel like I feel right now, because I haven't felt this good in 30 years. Seriously. So somebody asked me the other day, well, even though with some of the stuff that you go through, do you have any regrets? Absolutely not.
No regrets.
All right. Then were those all y'all life hacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I keep thinking of some. Like I'm thinking of like flying life hack because I was a jet setter before COVID. I got quite a few flying while fluffy life hacks, like how Southwest will give you an additional seat. Yeah. That's another episode. Y'all, if y'all have some weight loss post-op or pre-op life hacks, share them with us. Like, we are not the all-knowing. We're just 4 people sharing our experiences. Share your life hacks with us so we can share with the rest of the community. We a team up in this thing, and we need y'all life hacks too.
Absolutely.
So with that, I'm gonna wrap this one up, and we're gonna go to Ked's favorite segment. We got a listener letter, and Ked gonna give us some lyrics. I'm not gonna say nothing about the letter. I haven't read the letter. I'm gonna try hard not to talk crazy about the letter. We gonna see. We gonna
I was gonna ask if you read it too.
I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it.
And you guys, we haven't heard it yet, so you getting like first-hand reactions. I don't know what you about to do.
I like the letters that you don't like review first. Like, it just adds extra spice.
And I also feel like when I read them first, I'm festering on like things that I want to say to the person. So I'm gonna try not to say Ked's lyrics. I'm just gonna read it, and then I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna try. My caveat. I'm going to try not to say nothing. Okay, so it says, "What up, Ked?" Okay, the subject title is "Help a Brother Out, Please."
Oh, it's a pimp.
What up, Ked? First off, let me show some love to the entire pantry crew for what y'all are doing for the community. Okay, so I'm in a crazy predicament right now, and I'm about to lose my wife of 10 years. I know I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you already starting out with the shit, sir. Okay.
Damn, I just
let's see. I'm 2 years post-op from RNY, and I've lost about 230 pounds so far. Congratulations.
So you feeling this little stuff?
The bad part is I went to an RNY BSG meetup 2 months ago. 2 months ago, and I met up with a young lady I have been talking to on IG for the past year. My wife was working late, so she couldn't go. We have been flirting back and forth in the DMs, but that's as far as it went. At the meetup, we sat together at the restaurant and had a great time. Okay. Afterwards, some of the group was going to the nightclub to hang out a bit more. Y'all, it's burning me up. Okay, I promise. If you know good and goddamn well you was a married man, take your ass home. Okay, I ain't saying nothing. Okay. Afterwards, some of the group was going to a nightclub to hang out a bit more. So we decided to go together. We had a few drinks and took to the dance floor and danced the night away. Things got awkward when I walked her to her car and we embraced for a hug and it led to a kiss. But that's all that happened. I felt guilty behind it, and a few days later I told my wife about the kiss. She was angry and hurt, and currently we aren't even speaking to each other. I know it was just lust and not love with this other woman, and I want to work things out with my wife. Loni, I know you're going to tell me about myself. You're right. I am. And Ked, hit your boy with some lyrics to go, man. Thank y'all. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. You was wrong. You was wrong when y'all was in the DMs. That was the very first time that you was wrong. There is no reason on earth why you was a whole committed married man. You made the commitment, not the side lady. You did. Y'all shouldn't have been in the DMs on nothing other than no we family in the weight loss community situation. So sis, you wrong for entertaining a married man. And brother, you wrong for entertaining this woman. You made the vows. Second of all, help me understand you dancing the night away. Now, you know what, kid? Okay, go ahead, kid. He done got my pressure up. He done pissed me off. You dancing the night away. You is married. You dance with your wife. Man, kid, get this man some lyrics. I'm finna cuss him out. I'm not gonna cuss him out.
No.
You know what, I'm gonna try to help the brother out. I mean, you know, he lost his way. You know, yeah, the DMs. That was, you know, that's when you started right there. That was the starting point.
What did you expect to happen, cousin? What did he want to happen? Tell me. What did he want to happen?
You know, I can see where my brother got led astray. He lost 230 pounds. So I don't know what his starting weight was, but 230 pounds is a lot. So, you know, the brother got to feeling himself. He probably got down into them 30s in the waist and got him some fly gear, and, you know, he was feeling himself. And people probably was telling him that he, you know, looked good. Because, you know, it's hard out there, you know, especially if he wasn't getting that type of attention. And, you know, being a man, I can relate myself. You know, it's funny because people throw stuff at me, but I've been out of the game so long, I don't know when it's coming at me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I receive it funny, but I always had to revert to my cousin, and I'd be like, "Hey, what's the deal with this?" She'd be like, "Nah, I'm gonna slap that bitch."
And I'm finna tell you what I say. I'm gonna beat her ass. That's what I say every time. I'm gonna beat her up. I'm gonna beat him up.
Y'all better leave Kid alone. Y'all better leave.
But you know what? It's funny. But now it's funny because my wife kind of witnessed it firsthand the other day when I made a post, and it was of us together. And somebody made the comment, was like, you know, y'all both fine as fuck. Do y'all want a girlfriend? And my wife was like, what the fuck? And she was like, oh my God. You know, she was like, I'd never seen her face look like that before. And I showed it to Elle, and Elle was like, man, look. So it can be crazy out there. In other words, long story short, it can be crazy out there. But brother, you got to keep your head. If this your queen, you love her. And yeah, but now you fucked up. So I'm gonna try to help you out. No, I was at first, when I first saw the letter, I was gonna come with some fuck shit and be like, look, man, fuck you, you a dummy and all that. But hey, brothers deserve a second chance, just like a sister would if something was to happen like that. I don't know if she's gonna give it to you. I can't make no promises, but I can just only set the segue into it. So you don't really need to set something up. A nice dinner. You need to start kissing some ass, bro. You need to really start kissing some ass. It's time for it. And if you ain't eating the booty, you might need to eat a little ass too if you ever get a chance to.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
Ashley said I was just thinking that.
So you gotta really think outside the box. I mean, you know what your girl like. So you're gonna really have to spend some bread now. The roses, all that other shit, that's fine and dandy. That's some in addition to type shit. So you got to spend a little bread. You might have to dip down into some Louis, some Gucci. You got to go past Coach. You might have to go past Dooney and Burke, all that. You got to take it up a whole nother level.
Man,
you might have to step into some Louis Vuitton. You know, I hope you got your coins right. That's the start of it, you know. And don't push it. You can't push it with I would just leave a little gift on the bed. I would just leave it at that. I write a nice little note. Hey, baby, I'm sorry. You know, can we talk? Can we have dinner? Set the mood with something like that. Now we're going to jump into some lyrics. You got to come from the heart with this. And the only way I know to come from the heart from my end of it is some good old-fashioned R&B. It's time to beg, baby. It's time to beg like Keith. And speaking of Keith, I got Keith when he was with Johnny Gill and Gerald Levert when they was LSG. Levert, Sweat, and Gill. The first joint I got for you is My Side of the Bed. Because your side of the bed cold in the motherfucker right now because your ass probably ain't even sleeping in it. If you ain't talking, I know she ain't laying next to your ass. So the lyrics to My Side of the Bed, he says, how can I express my apology to you? I know I better pay for all the things I put you through. You goddamn right. I just told you to open up your bank and you got to go into that bread. You're going to pay for it, bro. Lying about my whereabouts. I don't even take you out no more. You dancing the night away with the VSG R&Y chick. You know, come on, bro. So it wasn't a surprise when I found my clothes outside the door. Boom. She already said, hey, I'm going to holler at you later for you. But before you put me out, girl, please understand, I ain't nothing special. I am just a man. We make mistakes. Sometimes the wrong mistakes, but we make mistakes. Who loves you with all my heart, but I didn't use my head. I swear that I'll be back, girl. So just keep it warm on my side of the bed. You know, hey, I'm in the doghouse right now. They're just setting the precursor, letting them know, say, hey, look, baby, I know I'm in the doghouse right now, but I'm still here. This is where I want to be. I fucked up. You fucked up, for real. So I want you to go play that joint. I want you to hear the rest of that song too. There's some more to it, but for the sake of time, I'm going to the next one. The next one's some good old-fashioned Babyface. Never keep his secrets. Big enough said. I never meant to lie to you, but I needed an easy way out. I couldn't face the truth with you because I didn't want to lose my clout. No man wants to, once you lose that trust, that's it, man. I don't know. It's gonna be a long time before she really, really, really trust your ass again. So if you can get it back, you better, fight to keep it. I always have been good to you, girl. I promise you that nothing has changed. Momentary insanity must be the reason why I did you that way. That's all you got. That's all you got. It's a momentary lapse in judgment. It was insanity. I wasn't thinking. I was feeling myself. I was full of my Wheaties. Charge it to my head. Don't charge it to my heart. So now I'm telling everybody that I know I was a fool. Her mama already know. Her girlfriend, they all looking at you side-eye, probably cussing your ass out. So now you got to go out here and tell everybody I know I was a fool to take a chance of losing you. And girl, I can't take losing you. So what? Guess what? I'm never keeping secrets and I'm never telling lies. I want to make it up to you. I'm never keeping secrets, girl. I swear it's all behind. I only want to be with you. You better go on. Yeah, you need to figure that shit out, bro. I'm telling you, you might have to beg mama too to help your ass out. Because, a girl and her mama got the best relationship. So mama might be able to help your crying ass. I don't know. Last but not least, it's time to get you some Wanye. Now it's really time to get on your knees and beg and cry. If you know anything about Boys to Men and my boy Wanye, he do some hollering and he do some crying and he like, baby, please, baby, please. You remember, if y'all saw Different World, y'all see Different World when Dwayne was at Whitley when she was about to get married to old boy. He was like, baby, please. That's the type of shit your ass need right now. You need to be one of them. So my Boys to Men song, On Bended Knee. It's time for you to get on your knees, bro. You got to beg. Darling, I can't explain. Where did we lose our way? Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. If you come back to me, I guarantee that I'll never let you go. Can we just go back to the days our love was strong? Can you tell me how perfect love goes wrong? That's a question your dumb ass got to answer. Can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh, God, give me the reason. I'm down on bended knee. You ain't got to ask God because you already know what you already did. You fucked up. That's just the song lyrics. So we're going to just go to the end of the song when Wanye start. But before that, I'm going to go to the bass man, old Mike, when he started, he hit you with the they got the bass line. See, they don't make music like this no more. He come in with the bass line. He going to talk to you for a minute. Then Wanye going to clean the shit up and beg like a motherfucker. So this is you. Now you going to act like you got the bass vocals. You're going to be like, baby, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for all the wrong I've done. Please come back home, girl. I know you put all your trust in me. I'm sorry I let you down. Please forgive me. So you didn't hit that part. Now it's time to be Wanye. Turn the shit up. I don't know. Let somebody grab your nuts so you can hit them high vocals. Whatever you need to do. If you can't sing, bro, it's time to get it in. So I'm gonna swallow my pride. Say I'm sorry. Stop pointing fingers. The blame is on me. I want a new life, and I want it with you. If you feel the same, don't ever let it go. You got to believe, baby, in the spirit of love. It'll heal all things. It won't hurt anymore. No, I don't believe our love's terminal. I'm down on my knees, begging you, please, come home. If that shit don't work, bro, you fuck. That's my lyrics to go, man. Hey, it's time to beg like Keith.
Wow.
I think your lyrics is dope, but
here it comes.
I think he was talking to this girl for a year in the DMs.
You think it was that long?
I would much rather someone have sex. That emotional. You had an emotional affair for a year. So that kiss, I wouldn't even be mad at that kiss. I'm mad at this emotional part. Y'all been having an emotional affair for a year. He need more than lyrics and he need more than Louis Vuitton. He got to enroll in some classes or something. Well, and I want to beat her up.
I still want to come with it. You can't, even if she takes him back, I do agree, you need to go to get some marital counseling. It's going to be some other things that you're going to have to do. It's more to it than that. That was just, some quick lyrics to help you beg to even get your foot back in the door for you even be able to peek at that thing, to even get a peek at what the bedroom look like. You know, that's just to help you get the start. But then you got to kick it over to my girl Ashli, and she gonna have to really help your ass out.
For real.
Actually, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring me down.
Yeah. I'm over here thinking about so many sessions, kid. You just don't understand. Like shit. Sometimes it's better to leave, y'all. It's just better to leave. Yeah. Well, words of wisdom with Therapist Bay is gonna go with Loni's rant and what we were talking about with being an imposter. And I asked the question like, what is causing you to be an imposter? Why do you feel like you can't be your honest, genuine self? Sometimes when we were in larger bodies, we felt like we had to do specific things because we needed friends or we wanted those friendships. And I'm sorry that you had to experience that, or we had to be someone to fit in or to have that camaraderie. But now, like, it's 2020, baby. Like, fuck that. Like, I want you to be yourself. Like, is it the fear of rejection? Like, why do we give the word no so much power? Like, sometimes no's are the seeds that we need to experience something new. There have been many no's that we've all experienced that have led me personally to my destination now. And I'm thankful for those no's. Sometimes we'll allow other people's fear to begin to be our fear. So are you hanging around people that really ain't worth shit? You know? Are you hanging around people that are supposed to be in your past and you can't carry them along with you now currently? Like what's the cause of you being fake or imposter? And I hope that you find the comfort to be yourself. Just like Loni said, we will not be friends with everybody, and that's perfectly fine. I don't want to be friends with everybody. Those aren't genuine friendships. And just like we've experienced people in the weight loss surgery community, I don't need for everybody to like me. God placed the right people in my life for the specific time and a specific reason. And I'm fine with that. And I don't need anybody else, because if I needed you, God would have placed you in my life. Yeah. So
Talk.
Yeah. So find out whatever the reason is why you can't be yourself. And when you find out, come back and put it in the comments so we can talk about it. And email us a letter so we can help you out.
That's it.
Kid, close us out.
Man, hey, I think this was a really, really great episode. All of them are. And I think we grow each episode. We learn so much about not only about each other, but other things that we need to know about you, the people. We learn a lot from you guys because a lot of times, y'all are starting to hit us in the DMs on the pantry personally. We talk about a lot of stuff. So we're appreciative of everybody who listens, watches every week, supports the People's Pantry. And like Ashli said, continue to hit us up. Just let us know some things. We don't know everything. We want to know some of your life hacks, some of your secrets. So definitely after this episode is over, put it in the comments. Let us know what some of your life hacks are. We're going to revisit this episode and we'll talk about it. And we'll definitely bring up some of your life hacks. Who knows? Maybe we might even invite you to sit in get you a quick, couple minutes with the pantry, share those hacks with us, and it'll be on like butter popcorn, baby. So with that being said, you can find us on the IG at People's Pantry. You can find us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, The People's Pantry. That's where all of the episodes are. Also, get your People's Pantry merchandise. Go shop at the bodega. If you look at the People's Pantry, there is a Linktree link that gives the link to all of that great stuff where you can find those dope t-shirts. Elle was modeling one on the last episode. It was super dope. I think both her and Ashli have gotten some of that gear. I'm behind the 8 ball. I got to get me some. I know Chris is going to get a couple tanks. Just, express yourself, man. Wear the People's Pantry merch, and you're supporting a great team. You're supporting the 4 of us. And we, of course, we do reciprocate. We'll support you guys. So with that being said, you can find me at Sleepy Hype. Where can they find you at, Chris?
You can find me up top by the olive oil and the Cajun spice. No, I'm just kidding. You can find me at Spicy Poppy Chris _ yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to connect with you guys. Loni?
I am rny.bypass.beauty. Also, by the time this episode drops, my birthday will be just a few days away. And I decided for my 31st birthday, I'm going to do a $31 giveaway to some place. I haven't decided where yet, but I will be doing a giveaway for my 31st birthday. Yay. Where can we find you, Ashli?
You guys can find me at VSG_Ashli on Instagram. Yeah.
Absolutely, guys. Hey, with that being said, we signing off for another great episode. Happy birthday, cousin. I love you. I love you guys. We're out till next time. Peace.
Peace. I really want some pumpkin spice latte now.